Yeah, I was very pleased. There's a couple exceptions to our performance that I'll get to in a sec, but I think overall our tactical approach and the implementation of that from our guys was really good. I think we were dangerous with the ball going forward in transition, but also out of possession. So I was happy with both. I was happy with the amount of possession as well. Even with the lead in the second half, we tried to step up and press at times and possess the ball. I think we were closer to the 4-1 than we were conceding a second. So, I was quite pleased. And I think if we're a little cleaner with our passing in the second half, we had really good moments to kind of just put the nail in the coffin a little earlier than we did. But overall, I'm quite pleased also with our tactical adjustments for today.
Looking forward, it's basically 3 weeks before the next match in Vancouver. You have some international players who will be busy with games, but I'm wondering if you have any thoughts on how you're going to occupy those 3 weeks, and will there be scrimmages, or what are you guys going to do to keep sharp?
We'll train. We'll do our best to give the players enough, but you're at the end of the season. You've played a plethora of games, almost 50 games, I would assume, at this point. I'm not sure another game or a scrimmage is totally necessary. We have also the ability internally to get those things done. Players are locked in and focused. Yes, it's a longer bridge to get through, time to get through, but we'll make the most of it. Our players will be ready in Vancouver.
Thank you.
Jim, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Congrats on wrapping it up. How would you sort of describe this series that you just went through? This was kind of a pesky team that plays tough, that sort of finds goals. How would you sort of summarize what you guys went through in these last 2 games? And I'm sure you're kind of glad it's over.
Yeah, look, also as a team, we lost to twice in the season. It was a team we had a little trouble breaking them down in their low block, and it's a quite effective team with their chances. A lot of their goals come off of, a cross or a set piece or a second phase ball, where there's chaos. Not so much with breaking teams down. And they're quite effective with that. And I think the first game at BMO was a set piece, the same in Austin. And so I was very happy with the first game and how we were able to get a lead, create chances, but also be in complete control of the match as well, and not concede a single shot in the first half. So I think I was happy with that approach. It's very difficult to be dangerous enough, but also solid in the back at the same time. And I think this team did a wonderful job to put yourself in a position in game 2 to really let them come a little bit and let our transition moments shine. And so kind of setting the trap for tonight. And I couldn't be happy with how the series played out. Played out exactly how we thought it would. And credit to the players for making the plays.
All right, next we will go to Derek Kim. Derek, go ahead.
Hi, Coach.
Hi, Derek.
Derek with Cherundolo. So first, congratulations on the winning that foundation game. So what difference did you notice today from the last game with Austin?
Well, the biggest difference is that they have to win, and it's always difficult at home to be controlled and patient. And we set up defensively a little different, which really opened up their back line in transition, getting Nate and Denis and Sonny in really good spots in transition. So I think our tactical approach was the right one according to the our lead in the series. And the style of play of Austin and our biggest quality, which is obviously in transition. So that worked out nicely for us. But I think that was the biggest difference that I saw tonight than in the first game.
Thank you.
And lastly, we'll go to Charlie Bone.
Hi, Steve. I just wanted to ask you about with Sun, 1v1 ability. It was just brutalizing at times tonight with their actions in the box. as a former defender, could you speak on the challenge involved there a little bit?
Yeah, not to let him in the box. I think if you're going to make a play outside the box. And, against great players like Sonny, you're not going to stop him every time. But what you can do is you can minimize the probability of his chances or the probability of him scoring. And you can minimize the quality of his chances. And, putting him on his weak foot isn't really a weak foot. So I would recommend to defenders to try to make plays outside the box.